What's going on, guys? So I'm going to show you how to do a plank touch in the Absanity ab workout program. The first thing is to do a plank. So you're going to stack your toes on top underneath your heels and your elbows under your shoulders. So all your joints need to be stacked. You're going to have your body in a nice straight line, so there's no bend at your hips, no bend in your waist. You're going to put a dumbbell in front of you and you're going to touch it. What you're doing while you're touching the dumbbell is you're creating an instability in your body, and you're trying to stabilize yourself with your core without shifting too much from side to side. So we don't want to see her core shift too much like this, or either way. We want to have a nice stable surface, and her body's in a nice straight line. So you're going to perform this for 1 minute or 40 reps, whatever you can do. Right? And the better you get at it, you can move the dumbbell further away. And the further away the dumbbell is, it requires more stability from your core to hold yourself up. So think about it like a bridge. The longer the bridge is, the more support you need in the middle, and the support's coming from your abs. Okay guys, so this exercise is a Russian twist. What we're doing is creating an instability in the body, and with your core you're trying to hold the stability. So it's not just an ab exercise, it's a whole core exercise, so you're working your obliques as well to build all the lines that make the core, not just the six-pack. So the first way we're going to do it for beginners, you're going to keep your feet on the ground, you're going to lean back so you're in a V position, you're going to take a weight, and the better you get, you can raise the weight. You're going to go from side to side while trying to maintain stability in your body, keeping your body and your head facing forward. And you're bringing the ball from side to side. Now, when you get good at that, we're going to raise our feet up. Right? This creates more instability because now you have no stability coming from your feet, it's all in your core. Good. Breathe. And you're always breathing. Every time you go to each side, you're exhaling on the way out. Exhale. Good. Good. Right? You see how the feet are shifting slightly? That's good. We want to minimize that as much as possible. We don't want to have your feet going from side to side. Perfect. Okay guys, the next exercise I'm going to show you for the Absanity program is a side plank with a rotation. So we're going to start off with just a side plank for beginners. So you're going to have your feet one in front of the other. You're going to stack your elbow under your shoulder. You're going to raise your core up. Right? You have your core nice and tight. Right? And you're on an angle. Perfect. So you don't want your hips hanging down. You want everything nice and tight. We're going to raise one arm up. Good. You're going to hold that up for as long as you can. When you get better at this and we're able to do about 20 seconds or more, we're going to stack our feet on top of each other. Good. That makes it a bit harder, so we're always stacking our joints. Now that you can do this, it's a bit harder. We're going to add a dumbbell in. So we're going to add more resistance. You're going to hold it up there. Good. And the better you get at it, you can add more weight. Now we're going to add a rotation in it. So you're really working those muscles. You're really working the obliques in there, so you get that nice tight waist and all those lines in there. Perfect. And you're breathing as you come up. Good. Good. Nice rotation. Good. And that's how you get all of those lines on your core, guys. So it's not really from doing sit-ups. It's from doing rotation exercise, transverse movement. So you're turning in two different planes of motion. As you can see, her lower body's still and her upper body's turning in another plane of motion. Okay, guys. So this exercise we're going to do is opposite foot to opposite hand touches. The beginner way of doing it. So you're going to put one foot down on the ground, the other foot straight, and you're going to raise up and touch both hands with that one foot. Good? So this is the beginner version of it. Good. And you're exhaling on the way up. Right? If you can't touch your foot, that's fine. Just try to touch your leg. Come as much as you can. And bring your upper body off the ground. So you're meeting right in the middle. Good. Now to make it a bit more advanced, you're going to raise this foot off the ground, just an inch off the ground, and do the exact same thing. Good. Good. So now there's more instability in the body. Perfect. Now to make it a bit harder, we can add a bit of weight in her hands. We're just adding about 3 pounds, but the better you get at it, the more you can go up. I wouldn't go too heavy on this exercise, just in case your lower back would hurt, but we're just going to add 3 pounds, just a bit more resistance. Perfect. Now we're going to do it with this foot off the ground. Right, so there's some variations that you can do there, you know, and you can switch it up, but you can add them in, but you're definitely going to get a nice tight core by doing these exercises and really taper your midsection. Okay guys, so the next exercise I'm going to show you are V sit-ups. We're going to do them facing forward and also on the side. The side, we're going to hit more of the side muscles, the obliques here, and really shred it up. And then the middle, we're going to hit just the rectus abdominis, your six-pack. But we're going to do the sides first. We want to burn out these muscles and then hit the middle. So I'm going to show you on the side. So you're going to have your butt off the ground. You're in the shape of a V, and that's why it's called a V sit-up. You're going to touch your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. Perfect. Exhaling on the way up. Good. You're contracting, contracting, exhaling. Good. You're going to do that each side, 15 to 20 reps. Then you're going straight in the middle right after. No rest in between. So one side, the other side, then in the middle. Good. Now we're going to go straight in the middle. And the better you get at it, the more you can go down without touching the ground, right? Perfect. 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 Okay guys, so the next exercise is a cable crunch. You're going to use a rope for this exercise, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So for this exercise, you want to use a fairly heavy weight. You don't want to go too light, or you're not going to get the proper resistance on your abs. So let's get started. And I always like it when you face the machine. Okay, don't face away from it. Okay, ready? Okay, now do you see what's going on here? There's flexion at the hips. So we're not really using our core, we're not really using our abs to do it. We're actually using our hip flexors, which we don't want if our main focus is to bring out your abs. So we want to take half a step back. Take it a bit more back. Good. Now I want you to lean forward. Good. And bring the cable right down to the ground, right there. Good. Perfect. See, now she's using a lot more of her core, a lot more of her abs are engaged rather than her hip flexors. Before she was just bending at the hips, which we don't want. And you're coming straight to the ground with the cable, so you're not pulling it in, you're coming straight down. And you're going to feel a lot more of a burn right away. This is the most performed exercise that people do wrong, so do it this way, and you're going to feel a lot more in your abs, guys. So this exercise we're going to do are hanging knee raises. So I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to jump up, grab the bar. If you can't jump up and grab the bar, if it's really high, put something underneath you. So let's get started. So what I want you to do is try to bring your knees to your chest. Okay? Just bring your knees up to here. If you bring your knees only up to here, you're just working your hip flexors. We want to bring it right around, get a nice curve right around, and use these muscles right here. You're going to control it on the way down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Up. Good. Now we're going to slow it down on the way up. Slow it down on the way down. Good. Slow it down on the way up. One more. Good. Slow it down on the way down. Good. Perfect. And the reason why a lot of people swing back and forth when they're doing it is they're using momentum and they're letting their legs drop. So we don't want to let our legs drop. We want to control it on the way down. And when you control it on the way down, you resist the weight, you're using your abs, and you're not going to have any swinging back and forth. So do those properly. Bring your knees right up over. Don't just bring them to right here, you want to bring them right around, guys. Okay guys, so that's the end of the Absanity ab workout. I hope you learned a thing or two from all these ab exercises I showed you. Really incorporate all of them and really kill it, guys. We want to work at a higher rep range for our abs. We don't want to do too low of a rep range. Abs should be worked about anywhere from 15 to 40 reps even. So keep the rep range a bit higher than you normally would for your weights. And if you have any questions, post them in the Transformation League fan page on Facebook, post them on our website, and we'll be happy to answer it for you guys and really build a community of people that are transforming their lives and their body.